So this setup works for me, but what I feel like I accomplished most of my goals for the
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I am starting off this vlog in the car. There's a rainy Sunday. I am about to run in to Trader Joe's and grab a few things. This vlog is going to be a total reset video. I need to clean up the house. I need to get some groceries. I need to do my monthly reset. Let's go get some groceries.
All right, finally done eating breakfast and taking the groceries out. So I wanted to sit down, make some coffee, and kind of plan out the next couple of weeks for the month of December, which is crazy to me. Like I said, that we only have one more month left of 2023. I can't believe November flew by. Obviously, I'm filming this a couple of days before December, but still, the month of November went by so fast. I'm like, what? So if you haven't seen my last month's reset video, I'm gonna link it down below because that was the first reset video that I have ever filmed, and honestly, I loved it for myself, and I think you guys liked it too. I have a couple of journals that I write in, one of them being my planner, but also where I write down my monthly goals, which is just honestly a plain journal. Like there's nothing in it, but I like to do it this way because there's no rules. Basically, I can kind of like design it however I want. I think it's kind of fun doing it that way. I don't know, I just like doing it like this. Like I was able to add some fun stickers, which I picked up these. You can get them off of Amazon, but I got them at TJ Maxx. And they come with like a bunch of different stickers. So this setup works for me, but whatever works for you, I highly recommend, whether that's a planner, a template on Etsy. I didn't show this in the last video, but it has been one of my favorite things to do whenever I'm resetting for the next month is to create a Pinterest board for that next month. So like whether it's aesthetically pleasing photos or goals that you want to hit for the next month. I have mine. I will show you guys here. Some of the ones that I already have, I am going to kind of sit down and spend just 5 more minutes adding some more to that board. I saw some YouTubers, they created it and set it as their desktop picture so they can look at it every day. I kind of want to print mine out and kind of set it on my desk just to kind of give myself a nice vision board. The vision boards are very important and it will kind of help motivate me. So I'm going to, like I said, write down some of my December goals, and then I'm going to talk to you guys about them once I'm done, and then I'll talk about my monthly goals after this. Now for my favorite part of the video is to review last month goals, budget, to see how I did. I feel like I accomplished most of my goals for the November. Some of my November goals were to go on more walks, especially with Banks. I feel like I accomplished that a lot this month. I went on some early walks with Banks. I also put for one of my goals that I wanted to wake up earlier. The majority of the month I did wake up earlier, so I want to say yes to that I did complete that goal because I am not a morning person, and Throughout the month of November, I was noticing that I'm slowly becoming a morning person. I just get so much more done by waking up early. Next goal was to hit 1K on YouTube. You guys, I was so excited to hit this goal. I felt like 1K was reaching it. I am so happy that I set that goal because I hit it. I exceeded the bar. I'm so excited and thankful for all of you guys. Next, I said post 5 shorts a week, which I did not do, so I cannot check that off. Another goal I said was I wanted to bake more, learn to cook something new, which I definitely did that. I was able to learn how to cook almost a full-blown Thanksgiving meal with my mom this year, and that was something that I was really looking forward to the whole month of November. I also put for my goals of November to play pickleball. I did not achieve that, and I honestly was so silly when I was writing these November goals. I didn't think about the time change. Okay, it gets dark at like 5 p.m. and I don't get off work until 5:30. And then there's no time to play pickleball. So that was a really bad goal to write for the month of November. I don't think I'll be able to play pickleball until the spring after I get off work. Another goal that I was not able to hit this month was no screen time for the first and last hour of the day. I was really looking forward to hitting that goal, honestly. I was like, I'm gonna be so good about this. I rewrote that goal for the month of December, and I am telling myself I have to accomplish it because I hate that looking back at the month of November, I'm like, oh, I could have spent more time with Tanner, or I could have spent more time doing this. The next goal was to read more in the month of November, and I was so happy about that. Able to read not 1, but 2 books through the month of November, and I am just so happy. Like I said, let's move to the month of December. I'm gonna just kind of outline what we're gonna talk about. There's 5 different things we are going to reflect on. We're going to reflect on the month of November. We're going to plan out December, budget for December, talk about current faves, as well as December goals, which will be the last one. Number 1 for reflecting for the month of November, we're going to talk about spending. I said in my last video that November was going to be the month of saving, which I feel like we did for the most part because we didn't buy any Christmas gifts. However, I told myself for the longest time, I'm not going to buy a vlog camera unless I've been vlogging for a year and then I've hit 1K. As a gift to myself, I purchased my very first vlog camera and I am so excited. I ended up going with the Sony ZV-1F camera, I believe is what the name of it's called, because I was going between the Sony ZV-1 and the ZV-1F. So I was going like back and forth between the two, but that was a huge purchase that I was not expecting to make of the month of November. Another huge expense was we paid off Tanner's credit card. He had a lot of expenses from last month, like some big home purchases on his credit card, so we did have to pay that off, and I didn't take that into consideration when planning my budget out for the month of November. Now to reflect on the memories from the month of November. Some of my favorite memories that I made from the month of November was my best friend from high school came to visit. That trip was just one that God knew I needed. We went to the farmer's market and I had a girls' night in the city. We went to downtown St. Pete and we tried out a new restaurant there and it was so fun. And then we took family photos when my best friend from high school is actually a photographer, so she took our Christmas photos. Then we went home for Thanksgiving to North Carolina, and you guys, 2 things. I was so thankful the leaves were still there when we went to North Carolina because I missed the sound of leaves, and even looking at the colors, like the red, oranges, and yellows. Oh my gosh, the colors were amazing. And then the cold. I totally forgot how much I miss the cold weather. Here in Florida, it's just been like 80 degrees and it's just been too hot for me, and getting away in the cold weather was so nice. North Carolina will always have a special place in my heart, especially the little town that Tanner and I are from. Second part of the video is planning out December. What I really want to do this month, and I have yet to do this, I'm gonna plan out my content for the month of December. I am going to North Carolina for I think 10 days, 10, 11 days. At the end of December, we are going home for Christmas, obviously, but then my cousin is getting married in Tennessee. So we are going to go there towards the end, like when New Year's Eve is. I have a church gala this month, which I've never been to a gala before, but I'm very excited about. I actually need to figure out what I'm gonna wear. I'm excited to just dress up and get in the holiday spirit. Another fun thing this month is my friend is hosting a favorite things party, which I'm excited for. We have to figure out what product I want to bring to the party. If you've never played it before, you're supposed to bring 3 of the same things, and then we all trade. And so you'll go home with 3 new items. Something that needs to get done this month that I did not get done last month is I need to find a therapist as well as a dermatologist. So those are 2 things that I need to do. I'm probably gonna do them this week. Next, we're gonna go over the budget for December. We have to budget in traveling to North Carolina, and then I have doctor's appointments a lot this month. Just all sort of landed at the same time. Thank the good Lord above, I have really good insurance. Nothing scary came up, they all landed at the same month because it's the end of the year and I want to try and get everything done before my deductible starts again in the new year. Christmas gifts. We need to buy the rest of our Christmas gifts this year. I have a majority of Tanner's family already taken care of. I have to buy a couple more things for my parents, and then we want to take care of the grandparents. I have like $150 worth of Christmas gifts left. We'll see, max 200 left. We put my new vlog camera on a credit card because we paid last month's credit card off. So I know at the end of this month we'll have to pay the credit card off, so I gotta pay off the camera. We are gonna have to buy plane tickets to California. We are going to see my grandpa. Tanner and I are gonna go visit him in February. We wanna go ahead and buy our tickets before it gets too expensive, so we have to do that this month. Okay, next on the list, we're gonna be talking about my current faves. One of them is this Free People sweater. I actually wore this for one of my Christmas videos here on YouTube, and it is like this really soft knit, oversized knit sweater, but it's in this really pretty emerald green color. I wish you guys could tell by the color how pretty this green color is. One of my November faves was making iced coffee in the morning. I didn't realize how much I prefer iced coffee over hot coffee. The iced coffee that I've been making recently has been so good. I love my little morning routine where I froth the milk and I add my caramel drizzle on there, just adding my own personal touch to coffee. Next is skincare and hair products. I actually picked this up a couple weeks ago at Target. It's this rosemary mint scalp and hair strengthening oil, and I love this. I've only used it 3 times, but you just need a little bit. I add it to my scalp on hair wash days, and then the leftovers that I have in my hand, I'll put on like my split ends. And I love the way this smells. My other favorite products that I've been loving this month are my Ordinary skincare products. I'm going to post more this month, some of my skincare favorites, so like skincare routines, because I have been on a huge skincare kick. Like ever since I had my skincare shelves, it's just encouraged me more to add more time in my day for skincare. So I love having my morning routine doing skincare, and then at night doing a nice face mask. It's been so soothing for me the month of November. I use these 3 every day. This is the hyaluronic acid. I use this in the morning and at night. And then I only use this one at night because in the morning I use my vitamin C serum and I don't want to like overdo it for my skin products. But I use the Ordinary caffeine solution, but I just use it like under my eyes, and then I use the roller at night and roll under my eyes, and it's been amazing. I've seen a great difference in my skin for that. And then I use, I don't even know how to pronounce this, Niacinamide. I don't know, but it has some zinc in it, and I apply this to at morning and night. And I just love this skincare combo. The video is we are gonna go over my December goals. I set a lot of goals for myself this month compared to last month because I felt like setting goals last month really helped me achieve the goals that I wanted to do. So the more goals I set for myself, the more I feel like I might accomplish. We're gonna try it this month. But first, one of my goals is I wanna wake up at 6 a.m. almost every day. I read 2 new books, which I haven't picked out the second book that I want to read yet. I also want to read The Housemaid, the 3rd one. So we'll see how I do reading wise this month. I might only get to 1. I re-added this on my list this month because I want to try my hardest to accomplish it this month. Less time on the phone basically is the goal of this month. Next thing that I want to do, which I'm going to do right after I stop filming this and clean up the house, I want to make a content calendar this month. I saw a content creator gets her template off of Etsy, so I might do that, or I just might create my own because I want to figure out what works best for me for YouTube Shorts, just on my YouTube channel in general. Next is a health goal for me. I want to keep my blood sugar in a range for like 65% of the time. If you guys don't know, if you're clicking on this video for the very first time, I am a type 1 diabetic. I've been a type 1 diabetic for 15 years. I've had the T-Slim pump for 2 years now, and it's been amazing. I have seen a huge difference in my health being on the T-Slim pump. I was on insulin shots for 13 years, so I was so used to being on insulin shots. Because of how short my range is, it's really hard to keep my blood sugar in that range because the range is so small. My range is 115 from 130 is my range. We're gonna see how the range works for the number this month, but I wanna keep my blood sugar under 200 for a lot of the day. So that is gonna be the main goal. Normally, like my blood sugar after lunch is like 220, 230. It never goes above 250, or especially after I eat lunch, sometimes it goes up to 230, but then it goes back down. So I wanna do my hardest to try and keep it under 200. Another goal that I wanna do is more date nights this month. I wanna go downtown and see the Christmas lights in Tampa. They're so beautiful. We saw them last year and it was like one of our favorite things. Two goals on my YouTube channel are gain 500 followers the month of December. We will see how that goes, but I am hoping that I can push it and do 500 and then post 4 YouTube videos this month. I get really bad because I post a lot of YouTube shorts. I put my energy into those and I forget to post on my main channel. So I want to do more videos. I think last month of November, I posted 2 videos on my main channel and like 15 YouTube shorts. And so I want to post more long-term content for you guys. And the last thing is I want to eat healthier this month. I know that's more, and I know I'm gonna have this again in my New Year's resolution is eat healthier, but I wanna start eating less processed foods, but I wanna also keep my proportions pretty small because this is gonna help. Having a light carb meal is gonna help my blood sugar stay in range longer. And when I have those carby lunches, even with toast sometimes, like when I have bread with my sandwiches or pasta for dinner, those really affects my blood sugar. So I'm gonna be hungry, but training my body to eat healthier, having some fruit, veggies, I think that I can accomplish that goal. So that is something that I'm really wanting to do this month. We have completed the December reset. Let's tidy up the space and decorate for Christmas. All right, you guys, I am going to end the video here. I had such a productive day. I can't believe how much I got done. I hope you guys got some inspiration for your first week of December. Make the most of it. If you enjoyed this content, please hit the subscribe button and like the video. Thank you guys as always for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.